Hey guys, welcome back to your tower moment, and I hope you're having a great day and you have no need of my services, but if you're here and you do, welcome. Please consider hitting the old subscribe button, that always helps, and it's free. Probably one of the last free things in the whole world you can do. Okay, what we do here is we draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck to find out what your overall energy of the tower reading is going to be. Now, this is before the tower, this is after the tower. We look at the bottom of the deck for more information and we start clarifying. All of these messages are timeless, so if you watch, if you watch this video and it doesn't quite work, check a different video. I've done quite a few, and since they're all timeless, one of those messages might appeal to you, and they might help you out in your situation. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So, with that said, let's get started. Moon on this side of the tower. This is information that you don't understand. This is kind of like you're lost. You're not sure where you're going. You don't know what the future holds. This is just something that is confusing, concealing. It's kind of like lost in a fog, which I understand most of us probably feel that way anyway. But we'll clarify a little bit to see the better picture. But that leads to your tower moment, of course, and that leads to the death card. So clarity is coming for sure. You're gonna understand things by the end of this. Something's gonna happen, but we're gonna find out a little bit more. We'll look under here, like I said. Hierophant and the Justice card. So that means a lesson learned. Justice is a balance, and Hierophant is, teaching. So you're basically learning your lesson to keep your balance. This is something we all go through, I guess, and you're kind of confused and you're not sure which way to go. But we'll explore a little bit more. We'll see what the old moon card has to tell us. Why are you feeling confused today? Ten of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so basically something should have come to an end that a long time ago. The spark is gone. Should have come to an end. And you're not even taking care of yourself anymore. That's why you're lost in a fog. Because the Ace of Cups is the card of new love, new beginnings, new sparks. But on this side of the tower, it's gone. Gone. And what should have ended a long time ago, Ten of Swords, hasn't. And because it hasn't ended, it's kind of left you in a weird place. A place where nothing really seems to matter, and you don't take care of yourself anymore. You're maybe your house, your home's a mess. This is depression energy, what this is. This is the energy of, what do I do now? What's the point? This doesn't even have to be a person, okay? This could be a thing. This could be a hobby, a job, an opportunity, because the Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. So when that shows up, that usually means it has something to do with material things. You might be overwhelmed with just everyday life. And something in your energy should have come to an end a long time ago, but you're still doing the routine. It's like forced habit that needs to go away. Something you used to love a lot is now just causing you misery, pain, suffering. You don't know why you do this anymore. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm thinking you do. Now let's see what the tower says. Remember when I just said you do everything every day, constantly over and over again, but you're not sure why? Tower's going to show you that. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is repetition. Over and over and over. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again. Every day. You're stuck. You're stuck in a rut and it's not going anywhere. It's like a spiral, but all the way down, and all the way down never shows up. You should have cut it off at some point. So evaluate your life and find out, what is this thing in my life that I don't need to do anymore, but I'm keeping. It could be as simple as you're paying for a streaming service that you don't watch. And every month you look at your bank account and you're like, oh yeah, I need to get rid of that. And then you never do. Okay? It could be something as simple as that. And you just forget about it for whatever reason. Or you feel comfortable that it's there because you never know. Someday you might watch that thing, even though you haven't watched it in months. I mean, you haven't even looked at the channel. It could be something as simple as that. It's something you used to love, that you used to pay for, that you used to, and now it's just draining on your resources. It's just leaving you in a fog. It could be something as simple as that. And the Three of Swords is here, so maybe not. But I think it feels like betrayal. That's what the Three of Swords is. So this is basically saying, if you feel like you quit this, if you feel like you give up, you're going to betray yourself or it. It's like, it's a weird sort of sense of false loyalty you have to something that doesn't need you anymore. Could be a job, but it's something like that. Because you feel attached to this thing, and this thing doesn't care if you exist at all. You're just throwing money or energy or emotion into the void. But you're attached to this void. You keep this void with you all the time. I don't know why. But that's what the Tower is going to show you. Tower is going to say, listen, you do this every single time, and you're going to feel like you're betraying someone or something by letting it go. What's holding you back? Death card. Endings. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely lying to yourself here. Definitely lying to yourself. Two of Wands. You got to move on. You got to move from this void. False loyalty. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so Death card tells us of transformation. Things coming to an end. Things not working right. Things, you have to stop something. Seven of Swords says you're lying to yourself. You're in self-denial about something because it's like an old cardboard box, This is a really good box. I could use this box. They're going to put something in this box someday. I could really, and that box just sits there in the corner for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, gathering dust. Taking up space that could just get rid of it, but you can't do it for whatever reason. You're attached to it, but it's just a box. It doesn't care about you at all. It's just a box. You can get rid of it, but you're lying to yourself because you keep talking yourself into it. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll need that someday. Maybe I'll want that someday. Maybe, and that someday never shows up. And the Two of Wands tells us it's time to move forward. And I wish the Queen of Swords was here, but it is not. That would have been a perfect card for this. But yeah, you got to move forward. You got to move on. If there is a person you are giving time, energy, and attention to because you think one of these days they're going to love me. One of these days they're going to open up. One of these days No. You can't ever force someone to like or care about you at all. That doesn't happen. That doesn't work that way. If they didn't do it from the beginning, there ain't much you can say and do to try to convince them. And even if you did, it would be miserable anyway, because then you would have to keep that energy up forever. If it's a job that you feel loyal to that doesn't care about you at all, and you can feel it, you can feel this job doesn't care about you at all. You're putting all your energy and effort and intensity and all your life energy into this job to make your money, and you think, this job cares about me. If you still got work loyalty to a company that will throw you away in a heartbeat or replace you in a minute if you get sick or you can't work there anymore, reevaluate yourself. Bring balance. That's your lesson. Bring balance back to yourself. Only put energy into things that put energy into you. And the Knight of Pentacles is here, and that just says take it slow. I get it. I mean, if you cut something off cold turkey, you might actually feel bad about it and go back. You're like, nope, I'm doing this right now. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna, boom, done with it. Yeah, it might give you some sleepless nights. So, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. It's just telling you to take your time, do it when you're ready, but work towards the goal of being ready to move forward. Stop lying to yourself. Death card and the Seven of Swords. Stop lying to yourself. Whatever this thing is, you don't need it. It's just a parasite. Might be something as small as just paying for a streaming service you never watch. Or a person that will never ever give back what you put into them. Or a job that would replace you in a heartbeat. But you're going above and beyond the call of duty to make sure everything's done at your job because it makes you feel good, but they don't care about you at all. And you got to realize that. Now, if they were like, good job, and here's a raise, and man, you did a good thing, and if they're all on you like that all the time, and they treat you good, then that's a good job to keep. But if they're just like, all right, see you tomorrow, maybe dial back the energy a little bit. All right, take your time, cut this thing off whenever you're ready, and bring balance back to your life. You'll learn your lesson, and you'll feel better once you let this burden go. And, of course, like I said, Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that's basically building boundaries. The advice here is basically put your boundaries up a little bit better. If it is a person draining your energy because you think one of these days she's gonna turn around and open up and talk to me like we used to talk online all the time, and she never does, and you just keep hoping for it. Boundaries. Just be like, I'm done. If it's that job you're putting all your energy into, and you just think one of these days they're going to give me that promotion, or they're going to say, good job, at least once, which is sad, but they're going to bring me up into the HR office and say, you know what, you've done such a good job, you get a raise or something. And you keep hoping for that, and year after year goes by, and they're just, see you tomorrow. Maybe dial back the energy a little bit. Put your boundaries up. And like I said, if it's just a streaming service you used to love and you keep paying for it, and there's nothing on that you like anymore, or they changed, or they keep raising their prices, but you keep thinking, maybe it'll get better. It won't. Say goodbye to that. All right, there you go. That's how you bring balance back to your life. You gotta say goodbye to whatever's draining you. Because that's why you feel in the fog. You just don't understand why this keeps happening. I put all this energy into everything, and why don't I get anything back? Boundaries, my friend. You need them. All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Not too bad. So if you're still here, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and you'll feel like you betray it if you cut it off. You'll just feel like you're doing something bad, but really, you're not. Serving yourself. Treat yourself. You're doing good. And if you're still here, like I said, please think about hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Stay safe and stay out of trouble. Bye.